There's a kind of tired that sleep doesn't fix. It's the tired you feel after spending 40 minutes in the shower, rehearsing what you should have said in a meeting that ended at noon. It's waking up already mid-thought, as if your brain never actually shut down. It just paused and reopened the moment your eyes did. If you know that feeling, stay with me. Because what's happening inside your head isn't anxiety in the way you've been told. It's something smarter and far more revealing about who you are. Here's the contradiction at the center of it. The traits that make someone perceptive, considerate, and emotionally tuned in are produced by the same machinery that erodes their peace at night. We talk about overthinking like it's a glitch, something a breathing exercise should patch. But the research tells a different story. Overthinking isn't a malfunction. It's a mind doing exactly what it was shaped to do, without an off switch. Cognitive scientists call the looping pattern maladaptive rumination. And the people who experience it most are not the least intelligent. They tend to be the ones whose brains are unusually skilled at reading patterns, predicting outcomes, and picking up subtext. The cost of that skill is that the radar never powers down. Two regions are doing the heavy lifting. The prefrontal cortex, which handles planning and self-evaluation, runs hotter than average in chronic thinkers. Layered on top is the default mode network, the circuit that activates whenever you're not focused on a task. In most people, it produces daydreams. In overthinkers, it produces cross-examinations, replays of past conversations, rehearsals of ones that may never happen. And here's the part most discussions skip. This pattern almost always begins much earlier than adulthood. Picture a child in a home where the emotional weather changed without warning, where a parent's tone in the kitchen could mean tonight will be fine, or tonight will not be. That child learns very quickly that reading people isn't a hobby. It's a safety system. Predict the storm, step out of its path. That child grows up. The danger fades. But the radar doesn't know that. So when an adult lies awake at 3 in the morning, replaying a coworker's expression, what's really happening is that an old protective instinct is still doing its job, long after the threat that built it has stopped existing. Now the uncomfortable part. Your brain pays you to keep doing this. Every time you run a mental simulation, your brain releases small bursts of dopamine, not for solving anything, just for engaging with the puzzle. The thinking itself is the reward. But here's what the research finds about people who live this way. They score significantly higher on cognitive empathy, the ability to sense what someone else is feeling before they say it. The same machinery that costs them their sleep is what makes the people around them feel deeply understood. So if you take one thing from this, let it be this. Overthinking is a habit your brain built for a reason. It kept you safe once, but habits can be updated. With the right techniques, like cognitive diffusion, mindfulness, and therapy, your nervous system can learn that constant vigilance is no longer necessary.